got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Primetime. T is out there with buckets. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Huey in at the one spot. We've got the Monster. The Monster out there with the Monster. Then there's Hunter. And it's the Monster in at the point guard. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. Do count.
Hunter grabs the miss. Here's Hilliard. Here's Hunter. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Tompkins. Fernandez, the pass to buckets. The three. And that one's good by Tompkins.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Monster passes to the Monster. Here's Hunter. Got a piece of it. We played just over a minute here in the first. The offensive rebound, Tavares. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stolen away. Moving it up. And he misses the fast break layup. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's good for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Huey. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now Fernandez. 17 points in his last outing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Radosevic. Here's the Monster. Radosevic passes to the Monster. Stripped it away. And here they come. Pass it to Tavares. And the pass to buckets. And here is Fernandez. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Here's Fernandez.
Timeout. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Rebound by Tavares.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And the three ball is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance here to check out some stats for him. First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
He hits the second from the line. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Ertel. 12 points his last outing. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have to jump on. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
They get a hand on it. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Corner shot. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Randolph in the post. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Banked in off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hurdle. Pass to Buckets. Randolph with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Hurdle, the pass to Williams-Goss. Tries again. Randolph trying to free himself up. Williams-Goss misses. Gone 3:07 from the field since we've gotten underway. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Hurdle, the pass to Randolph. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. And yes, it's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Giannis, the pass to the monster. Makes it off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Williams-Goss. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Bucket is good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Randolph grabs the board. Here's the monster. Rejected by Randolph. And he gets it back. Some solid defense from Randolph. Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. To the middle. Poirier passes to Williams-Goss. And Thomas with the play. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Passes it to Williams-Goss. 11 feet away. Here's Yabusele. Now the pass to Buckets. 1 second left. And we reach the end of the first quarter. They're up by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Williams-Goss is out there with Boomer. Then it's G. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Poirier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Jetovic, the pass to the monster. Here's the monster. Last time out, he had 14 points. It's stolen by G. Pass to her. And here is Fernandez. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
To the inside. Here's Hilliard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Williams-Goss. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game, and he's able to get it back. They retain possession. He's hit again. Tavares gets the bucket. Tavares has got his second bucket of the night.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
The monster passes to Jetovic. Here is Hilliard. Here's the monster. Rebound by Tavares. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Huey. Cans it from downtown. Huey's got 5.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
A steal. Feeds it to Fernandez. And he banks in the layup.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Hunter's checked in for the monster. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Fernandez kicks to Tompkins.
Come get it, come get it.
Floats one. Fernandez, the pass to Tompkins. Who's back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Off target with the open look.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And another shot. He lays it in. That's now 8 points for the monster.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Tompkins. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pass to Fernandez. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Fernandez has got 4 points in the quarter. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Hilliard passes to Hunter. Got a hand on it. Now Fernandez. He has 7. From the arc. Sinks the triple.
Timeout,
Fernandez
timeout.
has got 10 points.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Here's Walden. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Passes it to Huey over Thomas. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Ertel. He's guarded by Thomas. Thomas with the block. Outside Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Thomas. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Tompkins. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Being 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Hurdle. Here's Tavares. Hits the jump hook. Tavares has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
The pass to Thomas. Here's Hilliard. Walden, the pass to Hunter. Thomas trying to break loose. Hunter, no good. Being at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Ertel. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And the basket by Thomas.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Going inside. They get it again. Ertel, the pass to Randall. Buckets. He's guarded by Thomas. Lock at 6. Here's Hurdle. No luck. They battle on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up by 16. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks, and it's a blowout right now.
And big fella, let's...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game here from Big Smooth in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got the monster out there with the monster. Then there's Hunter, and it's Hilliard in at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half. Pass to the Monster. Here's the Monster. Pass to Hunter. Baseline jumper. It's deflected, and he stays with it. The Monster passes to Hunter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Monsters checked in for Hunter. Here's Huey. 7 points in the game. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Passes it to Radozovic. Here's the Monster. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's the Monster.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Here's Buckets, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
Buckets got 5 points so far.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Both teams deciding to change it up. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The pass to the Monster. Inside. Teardrop shot. Can't cash in from close range.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Fernandez, the pass to Tompkins. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's the Monster. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Thomas outside. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. Williams-Goss.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Thomas. No good, unable to end this run.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Buckets. Drills the three-pointer.
Timeout.
Buckets got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's the Monster. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to the Monster. To the paint. Here's Livingston, and the layup's good off the glass.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Fernandez, the pass to Poirier. There's the dish to Fernandez. Pass to Williams-Goss. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Jedovic, a three-pointer off the mark. Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Poirier. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Jedovic. No good from outside. gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Buckets. There's a killer two-handed slam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
It's good.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Williams-Goss. He's got 7.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly. I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
For the finish, a slam dunk by Thomas.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Boomer, he's checked in for buckets. .55 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Ertel. He's guarded by Thomas. Shot clock at 5 for the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Boomer's got his second basket of the night.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Hilliard. Outside Thomas. From beyond the arc. No good on the shot. Well, 50% from the floor. Pass to Fernandez. For 3. It's good from long range. Fernandez has got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Captain clutches out there with Yabusele. Then it's T. And it's Boomer. And it's Hanga in at the shooting guard position.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Randall right side. And there's the pass to Walden. Here's Hunter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Hurdle. Randolph trying to free himself up. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. That's 10 points for Boomer.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Here's the break. Finished off the break.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Here's Walden. And he gets it to go.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Hurdle, the pass to Randall. That one good for 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Being a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Hilliard. Taylor with the rebound. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Hurdle. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Outside, Walden. And there's the drive. Pass to the monster. Walden dishes to Randall. Here's the monster. Finds the open look, and it's on target. The monster's got his first bucket of the night.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Hanga passes to Taylor. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And he makes that one. Hilliard's got 4 points in the quarter.
What athleticism. That was an incredibly acrobatic move.
Hilliard's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Passes it to Hanga. Here's the 3. That shot off. Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Hunter finds Randall. Here's the monster. He's covered by Randolph. Here's the monster. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got his 4th rebound in this one. With 44% in the fourth, the offense with some ups and downs. Takes it from 10, and that's good for 2. Randolph's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. It's Randall with the drive. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Baller, he's checked in for Boomer. Smitty last year at the play-in tournament, the late season really heated up. Do you enjoy seeing teams work extra hard to secure their positions?
Kevin, I loved it. There was no time to rest for those teams that wanted to fight their way out of the play-in. And like you said, at the end of the season, we had a lot of drama.
Here's Randolph. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Cozier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Taylor. Here's Randolph. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And that one, good. .54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Cozier. Pass to Randolph. Outside, Taylor. There's the pass to Quizier. 6 to shoot. Pass to Yabusele. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by Walden. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Livingston, the pass to Randall. Can't hit from in close. Here's Cozier. He's defended by Randall.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.